Throwing on first is Wentz. And his first look is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Working from the gun. Wentz. Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Goff. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as he moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Damn.
Oh, he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Super 66.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
God damn, this
up from his
Todd
linebacker
Gurley.
spot, Deion Jones making the play.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Escaping the pressure. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeForest Buckner. In there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Third and long. It's gone. He's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And on now is the punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And it's fielded at the 34. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And out now come the Cowboys. And, of course, coming off the safety the last time they had the football. Never want that.
No, that's pretty unique, too, isn't it? When you give up points that way and the scoreboard, you look up and it says 2-0, it can throw you a little bit. Let's see if they can put that to the side and move forward.
Now a play fake here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. On first and 10, here's Wentz. Incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On play action, Wentz. The hook up good to Marquise Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 19. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah.
Again, it's Wentz. Over the middle here to Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Shorty.
Now Wentz again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. They'll start the drive here with an end around.
Oh, shit. Get him.
He got 29 yards that time.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it's London football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Do up.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So they get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Partner, those are back-to-back 6-yard runs, and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it was 1st and 10, then 2nd and 4. Now 1st and 10 again. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Flushed out right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
I'm in the middle of a Madden online matchup. After that, I'll be on. But I was trying to come back and y'all party whole time. The first time I had the piece, as soon as I came back, I started trying to get y'all
First down carry for Barkley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield is success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Incomplete.
He only won it by 2
to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say
no, that's because I got safety. My dumb ass had
a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure
like I played right into
third down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Back incomplete. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Alright, after this game, I got a couple matches. I don't got to leave out the house for 12,
and his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
And then I realized I ordered a Kia as my Uber. So I got in the backseat of a fucking Kia. And they were like, yeah, see you later, you fucking loser.
Rosas now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Will they make up for it? The throwing to start the drive.
I just knew I had it incomplete.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wentz. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
He had PTSD. I was fighting with the vet. Post-traumatic. He's like, I could just stick my fingers at the dick in your finger in my ass.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Wentz.
I need to get that off. He's not got it off.
A real head scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Goff. Blitz coming and down he goes. Deion Jones. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now it's gone. going to go down again. Fletcher Cox in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. So they bring out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit. They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. From the gun on third down, Wentz. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to pass the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13 and also a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Wentz now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Yo, this blitz is fucking
killing me, once more. Bobby Wagner in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long.
Lion. Hey, they're scared. Great 15. Great.
I could for myself.
Hey, stat.
On third and long, it's Wentz. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down.
120.
They're going to try and throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So that one will be accepted.
What? No, fuck that, yo. I done pulled the most genius thing.
37 seconds to play in this first half. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Super 66.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley.
Oh, hell no. Get it.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Not even going. Not scoring at all.
Now Goff on first down. Going up top. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. From the 21, it's second and 10.
11.
On second and 10, Goff. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Hell no. That's some bullshit. I did a lot to cover that. And I had a specific man in that part. Oh, man. Jeez. He ain't about to make it, so I don't know about that.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. The final shot before break here. Goff.
I was on it. All right, you got that. That was a good one.
And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Rosas to add the extra point. Rosas good with the extra point. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
Way to go underneath, huh?
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28. He finds an opening past the 40.
Come on. Shit!
And all the way in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, you should bench his ass for third string just for doing that.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Wentz now on 1st down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. From the gun, it's Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yo, I just need to get it.
Oh, to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. And here now the offense heading back out there. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. And a huge play that time. 48 yards. From the red zone now, Goff. Dancing to his left. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Listen.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Almost had
It's
it.
complete, right around the 8.
Come on, yo. That nigga getting too
They're
much
able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
No way.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
To throw is gone. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Goff. And it's caught. Touchdown.
That was somebody supposed to be
Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And this offense continues to pour it on. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now here come the Cowboys. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And they'll run it here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule. Where the offensive
y'all, that nigga stay hurt. I just got him back a couple weeks ago.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline and use
hold on.
2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
Well, I need slightly more time. Some of my plays just need to develop.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. Bobby Wagner getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Wentz over the middle here to Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a 1st down as well. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Wentz. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Yep.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Wentz to throw again. He's going to air one out. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Extra point put through by
I thought it was intercepted. I didn't see who it came down with.
It's down to a 23-point
I
game.
was like, fine, my crashy kids in the bucket. Fuck it.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last two drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football. But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play.
Yo, this
my
nigga is
music
not
teacher
like
back
that.
in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
It's caught at the 10. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there. 53 yards. Out of the gun. Gone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, fourth quarter.
That was supposed to be a pick. I ain't even on front.
It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Working from the gun, Wentz.
I just need to get it
he
there.
Goes down. Bobby Wagner. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
81. Here we go.
Now Wentz, gotta have this one. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. This will be caught at about the 6. He'll be ridden out of bounds. Didn't even come close to sniffing the end zone. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
5. Hey, super. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
From the gun, here's Gone. And he can't
Good.
find anywhere to go in,
Right?
and he goes down.
No.
DeForest Buckner in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Goff on 3rd and goal.
Oh, why, yo?
Touchdown.
Why is he running up that far
Passes
without
now for
jumping?
Jared Goff.
Yeah.
This offense is running away with this one. And for them, this train just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it?
Oh,
and you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Rosas now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
All right, let me just try.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down.
Yo!
There, a nice hit, jars the ball free.
Are you serious?
And
These
brings up
niggas
3rd
cannot
down.
even catch it, though.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Throwing his wings, and he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Wentz now on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Wentz now to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Bobby Wagner in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. From the red zone now, Wentz. This will be caught at about the 6. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
81, 81. Shorty, shorty, shorty.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Kidding me.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move these big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Now Wentz. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Oh, my God.
He's into the clear. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And he will take this one home.
Game.
It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.